Alright, there we go. Welcome everyone. Welcome all my loyal fans to Apex Championship Wrestling. I am ACW General Manager Rock Constantine. Join me at the commentary. Will, how you doing, Will?
I'm doing great. How are you doing again tonight, Rock?
Oh, I'm doing just fantastic. I mean, there's a casket in the middle of the stage and I'm not in it. That's something, yeah, we won't go into that.
That's something to be happy about.
Yes, indeed. Alright, so what have we got? We have got an incredible lineup already in the books, and I'm still making some calls trying to figure out just what we're going to do to wrap this show up. First and foremost, Mr. Hollywood has planned to pay his respects, as you can see, to Kyle Strange right there in the ring. He claims that Kyle Strange is dead and he ended his career. Now, I saw it. Everyone saw it. Mr. Hollywood planted Kyle Strange through the mat. That was a brutal move, and it's quite likely that his career is over.
Yeah, it was really brutal, and I know I was skeptical last week and saying all that stuff about Kyle Strange winning, but after seeing him fall through the mat like he did last week, taking that big fall, yeah, it's a good chance his career just may be over.
Well, what do you expect? He's done. He's done. And let's see, last week, JC Storm challenged Braden Carson to put his ACW world title on the line, Elimination Chamber. Oh, looks like we're joined right now, so we'll get back to that in just a second. Ladies and gentlemen, your Apex Championship Wrestling Apex title holder, the one, the only, Mr. Hollywood.
I see we still have a lot of sore fans from last week.
You know, sometimes people just can't identify greatness when they see it. And look, coming out of the ring with both the title and Kyle Strange mask in his hand, the champion.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here tonight to honor the fallen, to honor the former champion, Kyle Strange.
Balls to you!
Kyle Strange was one hell of a competitor, that is for a fact. But he was indeed no match for Mr. Hollywood. I took it to him all night. I took it to him that whole match. There was never a doubt what the outcome would be. The only question was, when would I put him out of his misery? For the better part of 6 months, yes, for 6 months almost, me and him went back and forth, with him only able to get the upper hand on me when his family would interfere, when his family would get in my mind, when his family would be out here getting involved in matches. Kyle Strange never beat me. He once threw my brother off the store, not me, as we've proven. He then had his family handcuff me instead of handcuffing me himself. Therefore, he was never the Apex champion. He was never a real competitor. All he was someone that was living off of his family, doing anything and everything he asked them to do. So therefore, I am the true Apex champion. I am the true first Apex champion, as I am declaring Kyle Strange was never a champion to begin with. Cause this is my world, and you all just live in it to entertain me. This is the new world, and well, you can either obey me, or you can get annihilated. As I was saying, if you don't obey, you will get annihilated and destroyed by the one and only true Mr. Hollywood.
Oh boy.
What the hell is this? What the f... What? What? Wait a second! Who the hell let him back out of retirement home?
Now that's what I call total annihilation.
You're crossing the moon basically.
Whoa, whoa, hold up there, JW. Hold up. You really want to be Mr. Annihilator now? I tell you what, I like what I saw there. I was needing a main event. So tonight, in my ring here, it will be JW Beeswing, the Annihilator, versus Mr. Hollywood, and it will be for your Apex Championship Wrestling title. That's going to happen tonight.
Just get real.
I fought 6 months to get this belt just to let someone come in and get a title shot on his first night back? What's up with that, Rock?
I'm sorry. Sorry for your butt hurt. Please show us here on the screen where your butt's hurting. Okay, first of all, you're a champion. I'm the general manager. I make the matches. Simple as that. Okay, well, good news is now we have a main event to promote. That's right, here tonight in the ring, making his return, JW Beeswing is going to be facing your Apex champion, Mr. Hollywood.
I have to give it to you, Mr. GM. That is an awesome main event for tonight's show.
As far as our first events go, is anybody going to be ready for this? Is anybody going to be ready? I mean, we're going to have your women's champion, Kimberly Lanata, is going to kick off her Japanese culture and is going to bring a whole new level of this. And speaking of, here she is making her way to the ring right now as the special referee for the match. And making her way to the ring right now from Thailand, Estonia, standing at 5'3", and weight we're not really disclose, Leela Kalia.
And her opponent tonight from Vancouver, BC, Canada, standing at 5'7". I give to you, Kristen.
I've been doing some research into the match rules on here, and according to the match rules that I have sitting in front of me, you can win by either throwing your opponent out of the ring or by covering them. And by covering them, it doesn't even have to be 3 seconds. Any cover works.
Very interesting rules for a very unique match here in ACW.
We go. We're kicking off. It's starting off almost like a traditional sumo. The two ladies are circling each other. Of course, Kimley's watching the proceedings with eagle eye. I mean, I'm sure she... I don't know. She may have. Well, let's see. Oh, there's a lockup right in the middle. Remember, all it takes, throw them down and cover them, and that's it. Or throw them out of the ring. So what do you got to say about that, Will?
It's still going to be a tough battle between these two ladies, but very interesting rules, and it sounds simple, but it's not all that easy.
I'm sure it's going to be very taxing on the ladies there because, you know, if you get knocked down, thrown down, you better get up, and better get up in a hurry because it doesn't take much.
Yeah, it don't take much, but with these ladies, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. It's going to be really entertaining, I have to say.
And almost one right there, and no. Leela barely ducking out of the way. I mean, this is really fast paced. All you got to do is be down and covered, and that's it. Match over. two circling each other again, looking for a spot, trying to find the right time to maybe throw someone down, get that quick cover, and just pick up the win. That's all it takes. Or just toss them out of the ring.
And listen to these fans. They're all into this match already. They're all pumped up and ready to see just exactly who's going to walk away from this one.
Kristen with the wrist lock, could she be thinking just dragging her to the ropes, throwing her out? Or maybe she's thinking pulling something off, just knocking her down to get the quick cover.
Either one we're really working here in this match here tonight.
Oh, Lita's got thrown down. All she has to do is get her bearings. Off the ropes, head of steam, diving for, and no, barely missing. See with the chop and throwing her back into the corner. Following up. Oh, this is a huge sunset flip.
That may hurt Layla just as worse than it hurt Kristen.
Oh, but Lita doing the wise thing, getting up and catching her breath right there on the side. Not trying to catch her breath on the mat, because that's all it takes. Oh, going for the roll up, and Lita's able to weasel her way out of it. Oh my, was that it? She's on. No, she's still hanging on. Oh, beautiful skinning the cat, getting back in the ring.
Ooh. And our referee says she's still in it. I don't know how she does it.
Oh, but look, Kristen is out. She's catching her breath on the ropes, and Leela is stalking her. Trying to shove her through the ropes with a kick, and no, Kristen gets out of the way just in time. Well, it looks like Lita's hurt her leg. Lita's favoring her leg, and with that, this can spell disaster, because you've got to be quick, and that spells wow.
It's a trap.
And Kimberly taking controls, just telling Kristen to stay there. Oh, no! Totally laid out, Kristen. Around and picking Layla up to her feet.
Our fans not happy about them, about that.
almost like a spine buster, just throwing Leela down on top of the downed Kristen, and that's it. That's it. She's called it. Leela is your winner. So, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of your first match by Sumo Rules, Leela Kalia.
That was an incredible match. First for ACW and first for me. I've never seen anything like that.
Very interesting match, Kimberly. It worked like a charm. So, yeah, it looks like Kristen's a little bit upset, but, you know, what are you going to do? The rules are the rules.
Rules are the rules, and I have to say, she followed the rules. So, what can she do?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, before we get on with the rest of our night here, we have got to pay some bills. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can follow us on all social media just about. We have got a website. We have got a Facebook group. We've got a YouTube channel. We have got, of course, the arena right here. All the information right there in local. Coalition Sports, straight back. Coalition Sports is Second Life's newest sports organization. If you haven't played football yet, then you're missing out. Coming soon is a soccer system which plans on bringing back some excitement in the SL soccer world. Come check us out at www.coalitionsports.com and see what sports should be like in Second Life. Yeah, I'll get those posted in there too. And news, the On Point Sim is Addiction's Second Life newest adult club, featuring some of the hottest women on the grid today. Addiction opens live tonight after Sabotage, so stick around and be entertained by the finest ladies Second Life has to offer. And if you are interested in ACW sponsoring your Second Life business, blog, or next big event, please contact Kaylani Vettlestar or Jack C. Citron for pricing and information. All right, Will. So, one match down. What have you got on your mind tonight?
Well, seeing that first match, I can tell it's already going to be a really interesting night. I can tell that it started out with a great match, and looking forward to seeing what we have in store for the fans here for the rest of the night.
And saying, ladies and gentlemen, I am not one to be messing with, and I will let you all know, last week I left this arena extremely angry. Despite the fact I went and gave a poor guy a mild concussion, I'm not satisfied, not at all. Heck, I'm angrier than ever. I'm angry because last week I was laid out in this ring by Braden and Michael Carson. I'm not and shouldn't be happy about this, so I'll cut to the point. I didn't come out here to wrestle. I came here to fight. Braden, Michael, heck, both. I'm ready to kick some ass. So boys, if you're so confident as you were last week, like a legitimate rematch, so come out here. And looks like he may get an answer right away.
Ask and you may receive.
Except that's Jessica Moretti up there. Excuse me, excuse me? I hate to be the one to rain on anyone's parade, but unfortunately for you, Trent, and all of you idiots in the crowd, there will be no Trent Rassa versus Michael Carson tonight. In fact, there will be no Michael Carson tonight. Michael is far too busy being the face of Apex Championship Wrestling, handling important ACW business like only Michael can. What's wrong, Trent? You look a little confused. Couldn't possibly believe that after the beating Michael and Braden delivered to you last week, he'd dare waste his time wrestling you again. I mean, honestly, you should be thanking the Lord or whoever it is you worship that you were able to stand in the middle of the ring today. Take this as a blessing. Tonight, Michael has spared you. Spared you from another week of public humiliation. Even more importantly, he spared you your life. But in the meantime, management has found somebody that's not so thoughtful of your well-being. Good luck. Just not too happy. He says, I refuse. I fucking refuse. Okay. Well, doesn't even make it to the ring. Doesn't even make it to the ring, and Trent slides out, clotheslines him, and stomps him into the mat there. He's trying to get him back in the ring, and oh, there we go. There we go. Now we've got a match going on. Obviously, Trent's a little bit more than infuriated on not being able to get his hands on the Carsons, but you know what? As she said, management saw fit to see another opponent, and why look, it's two of my greatest opponents of your real superstars, the Carsons, in the ring beating the crap out of each other. Life is good.
Don't start bragging yet, Rock.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. One of them's getting hurt. Right now, it looks like that person getting hurt is JC, as Trent is just wailing into him in the corner.
It's just the start of the match, though. But JC just may come back before this match is over with.
And our referee of the evening, Father Xavier Bloodthorn, trying to keep control on here. And thank you, Father, for joining us tonight. And wow, just the start of the match, but it may be a pinfall before you know it. You may get busy right away, Father, because this looks extremely like Trent has some pent up aggression that he's letting go right now. Oh, and finally he gets some offense. It's a beautiful one. And he just brings both up, just totally collapses his lungs with that move. And Trent's now gone from being in charge to on the mat, flat on his back, catching his breath right there in the middle of the ring.
I told you we hadn't seen the end of JC Storm yet.
Yeah, but like I said, it doesn't matter. If JC Storm totally obliterates Trent Rossi, then I don't have to worry about Trent Rossi getting in the ring saying, oh my, wow, I want to face the Carsons. Please, me. And JC Storm's got him pinned, got him looked up, got him held up. He's got something in his mind here.
And JC performs a wrist lock following a lynching wrist lock.
See, the important thing, Will, is no matter what happens, if the two guys right there destroy each other completely, just totally completely, and Trent powering out of that wrist lock, it still comes down to the fact that the real champions of ACW, your Mr. Hollywoods, your Braden Carson, your Kimberly Nadas, they don't have to worry about these people whining each and every week about wanting a title shot.
Well, I have to say it for all the champions. Sooner or later, they will end up getting that one person that's brave enough to step up to them and that will take their titles away from them.
Well, yeah, I mean, for once, I guess what? I agree with you. I agree with you because, Kyle Strange held on that belt for a long time, and suddenly he got it taken away from him. So, yeah, by a real champion, Mr. Hollywood.
I just hope that Mr. Hollywood doesn't turn that belt into a joke.
Now JC Storm doing what he does best, using those kicks, flicking back and forth, just totally trying to take off Trent's legs, taking away his mobility, and he's not giving up yet. He's still working those kicks, and one more, just for good measure.
JC with a nice head scissor takedown.
Yeah, he's got Trent Rossa down, but you can tell that this match is taking a toll on JC. He's going now for the pin. We've got a 1, a 2. Oh, somehow Trent found it, found the will to pick his shoulder up there, and so the match gets on, which plays right into my hand as these two continue to kick each other's ass. Oh, and Trent planting them into the mat. We got a 1, a 2. Oh, so close.
Don't count JC Storm out yet. He's still in it, folks.
In it for how long? Trent showing amazing strength, picking him up, spinning him, dropping him flat on his back. That has got to take all the wind out of JC Storm there. And he's got to be looking for something. No, JC's up. And there it goes. JC's back down again. But no, he's getting back up again. Wow.
And JC's back down due to a clothesline from Trent Rossa.
He's taking his time trying to get to his feet while Trent is kind of easing up his wounds. Still a little wobbly, and a huge clothesline meeting him as he turns around. That has got to be it. That has got to be it. No way, Trent's picking him up. A huge load slam planting him into the mat. He's going down. That's it. 1, 2. That's it? 2? You've got to be kidding me.
I tell you, this kid has got some guts.
The match goes on any longer. We may see his guts all over the ring as Trent plants him with a huge lariat, and still JC's trying to work his way up. Just stay down. Just stay down. And there we go. Trent's covering. 1, 2. And shoulder up. Shoulder up.
How JC Storm kicked out of that one, I don't know. But it was amazing. It just proves JC Storm's just not out of it yet. He's not ready to give up.
Ref over checking on JC, making sure he's okay, but JC's answering that by getting up to his feet again. For a huge corner splash, but no, JC rolls out of the way. Trent dazed himself, coming down on that top turnbuckle.
Trent's not looking so good now, right?
Like I said, still does not matter because, huge jumping lariat, because that just means that the Braden and the Hollywood's the true champions are sitting there in the back, having themselves a cold one, watching these two beat the hell out of each other. Well, these two are facing up, and so what have you got to say? I mean, I guess we'll give it to the fans. Who do you want to see? Do you want to cheer for JC? You want to cheer for Trent? Let them know that now's your time, because they're both pretty much evenly lined up. JC whipping the Trent over into the corner.
Ooh, nice running high knee.
Well, that's got Trent dazed even more, but JC's not done. Oh, huge knee kick off the ropes there, and that has got Trent down. JC's looking him over. He's still favoring his back. The ref's checking on Trent, making sure he's okay. And JC's picking him up. He's got something in mind, obviously.
Ooh, multiple elbow strikes by JC Storm.
Trent's firing back. He's not having none of it just by himself. He's giving just as much as he's taking.
Just to let everyone know, them elbow strikes really do hurt you.
And JC Storm off the ropes at full steam, but no, he is met with a huge belly-to-belly suplex by Trent, planting JC back onto the mat. And he's down. He's favoring it. And it looks like he's in a world of hurt. Trent saying one more time. JC's looking around. He's trying to get up. But Trent's got him in his sights. He's lined up. And again, playing it with a huge clothesline. Signaling it to the crowd that that's it. That's it. Game over. Oh, steel slam, steel slam. That's it. There's your Nike poster. Game over. Trent's going down. Drapes his arm over. 1, 2, 3.
And ladies and gentlemen, as much as I hate to announce this, your winner, Trent Rasa. Got to say, it was one tough match between them two men. It was totally back and forth the whole match.
Oh yeah, played right into my hand because yeah, your true champions in the back. They don't have to worry about these guys well because that's got him. That must have thinking about his outrageous claim to be Mr. Number One at the Elimination Chamber here at Battlefield. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got to pay some bills for a second, so in your local, all of our social media sites, we've got our official website there, we've got our Facebook page, we have got our YouTube channel, and of course the area you're in right now. But that way you can post it to all your friends, let them know where everything is at this moment. And now for more bills, Honey Blunt's Designs, for all those hippie tribute moments in and out of the ring, also specialized gear to make sure you look great in that ring at most of your favorite wrestling federations in Next Gen Central. Please contact Honey Blunt's resident for more information. I'll be pasting that in local as well for you. Absolute Animations. Absolute Animations offer high quality animations and poses for all your virtual needs, along with many animations and poses we have on the marketplace and our in-world store. We accept custom animations and pose requests. Send detailed note card to Absolute Animations resident. That's well, I'm going to be posting that as well. All information.
I've got that, Rob.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I'll
Okay,
post them
thank you.
in look.
Alright, all information and landmarks can be found right outside the main entrance. If you're interested in ACW sponsoring your Second Life business, blog, or next big event, contact Kaylani Villastar or Jack C. Citron for pricing and information. Excuse me. Alright, and one more thing. This just in. New to the On Point Sim right here is Addiction, Second Life, newest adult club featuring some of the hottest women on the grid today. Addiction opens live tonight, grand opening, so stick around after the show and be entertained by the finest ladies Second Life has to offer. Alright, that's it, and I'm sure Will's got all that covered as far as everything in the landmarks and all your local things to read up. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not, also we need to remind you that we have our store off to the side for all of your favorite ACW superstars, commentators, refs, personalities, just right over there, just to the right, if you're looking at the stage. Alright, so before we get onto it, who's ready for a main event? I think they're almost ready. I think it's time.
I think the fans are pumped up and ready to see on this main event you made earlier tonight.
And making his way to the arena from Stigler, Oklahoma, standing at godly 6'9", weighing in at 275, the Annihilator, JWB's Wing.
JW hasn't been here in a while, but what a way to make a return here at ACW Wrestling.
Oh, and the carpet is out. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It's time for your Apex champion. The one, the only, Mr. Hollywood from Hollywood, California. Standing at 6'4", weighing at 245. your champion approaches.
And listen to these fans. They don't like. They're not behind our new ACW champion. Which I have to say, with what went on last week, I'm surprised that I'm even cheering for him tonight, or even remotely cheering for him.
Well, he is your Apex champion. He got that from planing Kyle Strange through the stage. You know, he established his dominance in that ladder match. And finally,
here we go.
Bloodthorn ringing the bell, calling for the match to start. Oh, JW knew he in no time, saying, "Hey, I'm back." Huge throat thrust, knocking him down on the ring. He's sending my throws to come back to a huge European uppercut. And, of course, the fans are going to be cheering for JW. Not a lot of love for your Apex champion here in the arena, but there he goes. The champ is getting to work. Bringing JW down to size. Trying to chop him down with repeated clotheslines, and each one getting a little bit more into him. Finally got him down to his knees.
Ooh, nice drop kick to the face by Mr. Hollywood.
Finally working his way at it and getting him down on his back.
You know, Rock, no one really likes Mr. Hollywood, but I got to say, he does have good wrestling skills in the ring against JW here tonight.
Of course he's got good wrestling skills. That's why he was able to finally assert his dominance over Kyle Strange and expose him for, you know, the paper champion that he is. But now, up in the top corner, raining down punches, but no! Hang on.
Ooh, JW with a nice Irish whip. What could he be thinking next?
In for a huge corner splash, and the Apex champion is down. Got him up. He's lined up on the turnbuckle. Ooh, drops him down for snake eyes. Yeah, Father Bloodthorn checking on him. But no, Mr. Hollywood's answering by crawling across the ring while JW has his back turned.
This isn't much work for JW. He's claiming this is easy.
Oh, there he goes. It's got him in the schoolboy 1, 2.
And it's still only a 2 count.
Apex Champion chopping and punching and slapping, working JW down, working down the Annihilator. To the corner, slides underneath the clothesline. Oh, textbook taking the leg out. You see, Will, that is why he is your Apex Champion. He's smart. He knows exactly how to handle a man like that.
Because he gets him when the referee's not looking?
He's working within the confines. They don't see it. It's all legal.
Strong words by Mr. Hollywood, who really needs to be focusing on his opponent, JW.
Oh, why? He's the Apex Champion. He's got this match well in hand, even after against a bigger opponent. That's just showing just what kind of true champion Mr. Hollywood is out there. The champion's perched on the top. He says it's time to fly Hollywood Airlines. For crossbody. Oh no, he's caught. And a huge belly suplex reversal by the monster JW. The Annihilator.
That was an awesome move. And JW with a ground stomp.
Down 1, 2. No, Mr. Hollywood finding the will, the heart of a champion to kick out of that one. Annihilator flinging him into one of the corners here. But no, some kind of last minute knocked. He must have caught him with his elbow or something. Just totally knocked him, caught him by surprise. Got the Annihilator down on the ground. Oh, and a turnbuckle reverse STO. He's got him. Oh, he's favoring his head. I got to see. I don't know if he's bleeding, but I'm sure the ref's going to check on that. Maybe, I don't know. But he's going down looking at. Is he looking for the cover? the champ's got something else in mind.
Whatever it is that the champ's got in mind here tonight, it's not going to be pretty. He's here to just basically send JW back out of ACW wrestling.
And Mr. Hollywood picking him up, shoving him back in the corner. Just pounding his head down into the top turnbuckle. And Mr. Hollywood picking up JW and dropping him. Snake Eyes returning the favor on that top turnbuckle. Wow, what an amazing feat of strength picking up that man. And Mr. Hollywood back on top.
What's a man like Mr. Hollywood doing on the top turnbuckle?
Oh, he goes for it. Goes for the sweet kiss, but no. The Annihilator rolls out of the way. Oh, and it looks like the champion is favoring his knee. He must have landed hard and wrong on that one. What a huge sidewalk slam off the ropes, picking him right back up again. Huge haymaker punch.
And our referee with a fair warning. And Mr. Hollywood's hurt. Another huge haymaker punch by JW.
Down for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, so close, but Mr. Hollywood, the heart of the champion, just kicking his shoulder up like that at the last possible second.
How he done it after everything he just went through, I don't know, but I've got to give it to our champion. Much as I hate to, I've got to give it to him for kicking out of that.
And Mr. Hollywood picking up those legs, kicking back and forth. And there he is, Mr. Hollywood going for the cover. 1, 2. No. My word. When did Mr. Hollywood get that move? That was
honestly a really sweet move by Mr. Hollywood. I don't know how JW, how he had the energy to kick out.
He's lining up, he's measuring, he's trying to work that head. Yeah. A huge knee drop.
Strong knee drop by Mr. Hollywood.
And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. There is your Apex champion, letting you know exactly what he's all about. He's saying this match is over. There he is, delivering the script right now, calling it Babe Ruth style. One hero after another. He's going to Irish whip him to the corner, hit him with a welcome to Hollywood, and pin him. 1, 2, 3. Oh, but he's modifying the script with a few turnbuckle thrust.
Huge chop by JW.
Oh, wow. You tell him, Mr. Hollywood. I mean, this is the champ's world. It's your world here in this ring. So you tell him that when you lay down the script, you need to be followed.
Just because things aren't going Mr. Hollywood's way, he says he's not following the script. Huge corner splash by JW. Big kick to the gut.
Gut there, yeah.
And I've got to ask you, Rock, do you really call Mr. Hollywood your champion? He is crying because JW has the upper hand of this match.
Of course he's the champion. I mean, JW hasn't taken the title just yet.
If he's your champion, he wouldn't be crying over the fact that JW has the upper hand of him. I've never seen a champion cry.
I mean, I've never seen somebody, your hero, just try to pin somebody right there in the corner where obviously he's under the ropes either. There you go. Now you're learning. Now you're getting an education. Pull them away from the corner if you're going to do something.
What's he doing? It looks like he pulled him over to the other corner.
There you go. He's right in the middle of the ring. 1, 2. But no. Yes, once again, your Apex champion is kicked out. Oh, the Annihilator off to the side, barring a helmet from a random fan. The referee's up to 3 on the count.
And what's he going to do with his helmet here?
Pretty sure he's not going to put it on his head and sing Kumbaya.
That would be the smart thing to do. Oh, and he hits Mr. Hollywood with the helmet.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. As the referee said, your winner via DQ, and still your Apex champion, Mr. Hollywood.
Well, Mr. Hollywood seemed to weasel his way into another victory no matter what the cost. So, what are we going to do about this one? One way or another, he found a way last week to get the title, and he found a way this week via DQ to keep the title.
Clearly, just the way he kept kicking out, it wore and wore on the Annihilator. He was trying to figure out a way to get him down, keep him down, and finally he was just like, you know what, screw it, I'm done. And unfortunately, that little tantrum cost him this shot at the Apex title here.
Well, I have to say, that was just, I didn't see it coming from JW, but he just couldn't take it anymore. He just had to get that helmet from a fan, and he knocked Mr. Hollywood back into Hollywood.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will about do us here for us tonight for this week. And we're glad to have you all with us. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, tonight marks the grand opening of Addiction. We'll be right after we clear out here. So make sure you falls over. Once again, I am ACW GM Rod Constantine, along with
Will Laveau. If everyone had a great night tonight, enjoyed some awesome wrestling.
Oh no, I didn't forget. That was the first thing I said. Still champion, Mr. Hollywood.
Blah, 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 blah. And good night, everyone.
Good night, and we'll see you here next week.
This video was filmed on location by Zarrakan Productions. Zarrakan Productions is an umbrella group for many YouTube shows. and businesses both inside and outside of Second Life. Please go to Zarrakan.com for a complete listing of shows and businesses associated with Zarrakan Productions, and their own media links. Zarrakan Productions shows have been organized alphabetically in playlists in a year, month, day format for easier video navigation. Multiple part videos have been named accordingly, starting with part 1, and the last video of a multiple part video series will have end as a part of its title. Please like, comment, and share this video as it helps both Zarrakan Productions and the creators of this video's content. Also, be sure to check the playlists for past episodes of show content, and subscribe to this channel for future videos. Thank you for watching, and happy wandering.